Hey y'all, this your girl Anita Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. I would like to thank my new subscribers, my newest subscribers, and the people who watches my videos for joining me today. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate you all. But today I want to get a little bit in the interview with Travis Scott. He was interviewed by Charlamagne. But let me read my fair use, y'all. It says fair use copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Now today I'm gonna get into Travis. Let's get into Travis. Okay. Um at this I'm gonna look at my notes, y'all. I apologize. Um at this new interview, Travis opened up, y'all. He opened up about what happened. And he blamed some people in his Astroworld accident. He didn't just say he was to blame. Now, but he was honest. Travis did say, he said people pass out at the concert. He said people pass out at the concert, but something like this, he ain't never seen nothing like that. And at least he was honest. He saw something going on. Okay, Travis' first interview, this is his first interview, y'all, since the Deadly Show. Travis discussed what happened and what he knew during his Houston Music Festival. These are things he's going to talk about. My opinion is Travis is trying to save his career. I wouldn't blame him. I saved my career also. I don't blame Travis. But one thing Travis did say, he blamed the professionals. Now, Travis is part of the professional. Because if I seen all of that going on, I would have stopped that music. And also, your young lady got up on the stage. So we got to see what happened at that show. Okay. Travis also said he didn't hear no crying. Of course he didn't hear no crying. He wasn't focused on the crowd. You know, when you perform, you're not just like looking. You looking, but you're not looking. So I know he saw a guy hanging front of the tree. I know he saw that. So if he saw that, he could have seen something. But it was black dark out there. But y'all, let's go into this interview with him, and I'll see y'all after the video. Please leave your comment and be um professional with it and be respectful.
And the thing is, like, people pass out, people, things happen at concerts, but something like that, it's just like,
Travis Scott breaks his silence on the Astroworld tragedy in his first interview since the Houston Festival on November 5th that killed 10 people and left more than 300 injured. In the nearly 1 hour interview, the artist sat down with Charlamagne the God and started out saying his intention for the interview is to communicate with his fans and their families.
I went through something, and I feel like fans went through something, and people's parents went through something, and it's, it really, it hurts. It hurts the community. It hurts the city. And it's just been a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, a lot of grieving, and just, trying to wrap my head around it.
On several instances, Scott discussed the topic of safety, insisting that he intends to figure out what happened at Astroworld. When the Breakfast Club host asked several times who should be responsible for what happened, the rapper indicated professionals.
As an artist, you just do the creative. And for this being my festival, I got, bring artists, creatively produce it. And, we just trust in the professionals to kind of just make sure that, people, take care of and, leave it safely. I just can control what I can on the stage. And, you have the professionals control what they can in the crowd.
Scott also discussed the timeline, insisting he had no idea the event had become deadly until after the show and immediately before the press conference.
Even after the show, you're just kind of hearing things, but you don't know. I didn't know the exact details until minutes before the press conference.
Since the tragedy, Scott has offered to pay for funerals of those who died at the festival, but several families have rejected his offer. The artist told Charlemagne he understands their decision.
They're grieving and they're trying to find understanding, and they want answers, and it's not about that. I'm always gonna be here, to want to help them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna I gotta continue to just show up for that. I just wanted to make sure that they knew that I was there for them. You know what I mean? And continue to be there for them.
And during the interview, Travis even offered a message to the families who lost loved ones.
I just want to always just be there for them, and just always just be able to just know that I'm gonna fix this for the future people, and fix this solution, and fix this problem, and find a solution to make sure that this doesn't happen in the future, and definitely be a number one voice for this. I feel like that's like one of the what we got to figure out.
To watch the full emotional interview with Travis Scott, head to thr.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Chelsea Briggs.